welcome to Conversations with Nicole. I am Nicole Everett, and we're here today at Nefertari's Fine Cuisine. And I have a very special guest with me today, Miss Anita Favors-Thompson, who was the former city manager for the city of Tallahassee. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, you recently retired.
Yes, ma'am.
How many years were you with the city?
25 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is quite a tenure.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
So, what have you been doing since you retired?
I have been mainly regenerating.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to
Good.
figure out what my next step in life is.
Uh-huh.
Not putting a lot of thought, honestly, into anything except those things that sort of come my way and
Okay.
things that I have a major passion about doing.
Okay.
But enjoying the break.
That's
Enjoying
excellent.
the break.
Excellent. And how's the break been so far?
It's been awesome.
Good.
Better than I thought.
Good, good,
Better than I
good.
thought.
Glad to hear
Yeah.
that. Now, I saw you recently at the Raleigh House Museum.
Yes.
And there is an exhibit there of
Yes.
some of your memorabilia from when you were at the city. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
That is an exhibit that was really initiated by Althea Barnes probably 15 years ago.
Okay.
She started talking about the fact that she wanted to have an exhibit and she wanted me to be conscious of that so that I could kind of keep my artifacts in one place or know where they were or that kind of thing. And so of course you don't, once Althea has her mind made up about something,
You don't? Right.
she consistently reminds you about it. And
Okay.
she pretty much did that. And then Missy McGee, who came after Althea, stayed on task and made sure that all of that was in place. It was very nice.
Excellent. Yeah, it was a lovely event, and it was just,
Thank you.
I did go to the opening reception, and it was just lovely just seeing just the history of your tenure there. So,
You know, you don't necessarily think of single events over a 25-year period as anything that anybody would be particularly interested in.
Right.
But I was surprised and reminded of some things that I had forgotten by virtue of even looking at the exhibit myself. So I was pleased. It was an honor. It was an
excellent,
honor.
excellent. So tell me, being city manager, I know you're from Kansas City originally,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about what brought you to Tallahassee.
Actually, I'll just put it this way: it was Providence.
Okay.
I was working for the city of Kansas City, Kansas, and I was recruited by a couple of people who worked for the city, but it was through organizations that I have been involved with, the International City County Management Association and the National Forum for Black Public Administrators.
Okay.
And my name came up when they started looking. And I was born and raised in Kansas City, working in Kansas City. My children were fairly young. My husband was in a new career as an attorney.
Okay.
We were pretty established, and so I wasn't looking for a job, but the job came looking for me.
Okay.
And we made that decision and have never looked back.
Excellent.
It's been a great decision
Great,
for my
great,
family.
great. Excellent. So as city manager, were there times that you know, had some things in mind that you wanted to do or accomplish that maybe you found to be a little bit challenging to do, or that you know, it just wasn't quite what you were expecting?
You know what? One of the things I've learned over the years is that nothing that is worth it is not challenging. And so practically everything that we did was challenging because in government there are so many different ways people look at things. And there isn't necessarily a vision that is, or a single vision, put it that way, that is being followed. So trying to get all of the ducks in a row and move things forward is more than a notion.
I'm sure.
And sometimes it takes years to get things going and to actually see the product come forward. So I can't think of anything that was simple or easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, I think that's part of being a good manager is,
Yeah.
you know, to overcome any challenges or, you know, getting consensus building and that sort of thing as
Right.
it, you know, relates to dealing with different groups and individuals and that sort of thing. So,
Public service is almost a ministry, honestly.
yes.
If you want to do it well, you have to, it's not about self, it's about service, and you have to put yourself in the background and bring others forward to make things happen.
nice, nice. So tell me about some of the best advice that you've ever given or received.
You know, I tell this story. There's a woman, an older white woman who lives in this community. She's very well known. I won't mention her name, but I remember during a particularly difficult budget challenge, I ran into her. I run into citizens all the time in the grocery store, wherever I happen to be. And she asked me how I was doing. She's always very kind. Asked me how I was doing. I told her I was doing fine, but I was just being challenged by the budget and different things that came forward. And she looked at me and she said, "That's what we have you here for, madam. Get it done."
Wow. Okay.
And that was like, right. That is
was-
exactly why you have me here, and I will get it done.
That was a reminder,
Yeah,
huh? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
And it's sort of going back to what we said before, nothing's easy.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. So what keeps you in Tallahassee?
I love Tallahassee. I love the people. I love the place itself. I love everything, almost everything about Tallahassee.
Good, good.
Yeah, this is my place. I came here thinking I would be here for 5 years.
Really?
Or, yeah, at best.
Okay.
Typically, that's the length of time or tenure for people who are on the city manager track.
Oh, okay.
And I've been here ever since.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. So what's something about you that nobody knows that you wish that they knew?
And I wish that they knew.
Is there anything?
Let me think. You know, when you're a public servant, they know almost everything
Everything about you.
And some things you wish they didn't.
Right.
But let me think. Something that I wish people knew. I guess I wish that everyone knew how passionate I am about this community.
Okay, I think
they
that's
do.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think they
I
do
think
too.
they do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
coming through too, and
Yeah.
I think I'm seeing it more now that you're retired and some of the events that I see you
Yeah.
involved in and engaged in. So
Yeah.
that's good. I think I saw you painting the other day
Yeah.
or something. So yeah, it's great. That's
Yeah.
great. You know, I follow you on social media, and it looks like you really are having a good time.
I am having a good time, but you know, that's part of my personality. I make things a good time.
So we're here at Nefertari's. And,
Beautiful.
Yes, and both of us love this place.
Yes.
So tell me about some of the food that you like to eat.
I love seafood.
Do you? I do too.
Scallops are probably my favorite
Okay.
seafood, but I love every kind of vegetable.
Okay.
I really love Nefertari's because their presentation is so beautiful. They make the eating experience it's not just to grab something and go. It's a beautiful experience.
Yes, it's a full experience. So
Yes.
it's not rushed and, kind of got to
Right.
hurry up and eat it.
Right, you know that they use the best food and vegetables and take care in presenting it.
Absolutely. So if your life was a spice, if you could describe your life as a spice, what would it be?
Now let me tell you, I had to do some research on that one. And I've learned a lot about spices and the difference between spices and herbs and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So you made me think a little bit.
Okay.
But what I came up with is saffron.
Saffron.
Yes.
Okay. Why
It's-
saffron?
Because it is distinctive.
It is.
Because it's colorful.
It is very colorful.
It is very aromatic. It takes only a little bit to make a difference.
Okay.
And I've always liked it, but I never thought about why.
Okay. So saffron, I like that. I think that describes you well. Okay, very good. Oh, okay. Thank you. Our food is here.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you.
you.
Oh, that looks wonderful.
Wow. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Well, our food is here, so it's time for us to end this conversation for today so we can partake of this lovely meal. So join me next week for Conversations with Nicole. Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. Okay.
Oh, it looks so
It
good.
does.
Oh my goodness.